Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to day 84 of commercial diving school. Today we worked on rescue training to be a rescue diver, and so I'm going to tell you all about that and everything we did today. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and leave any comments or questions for me down below. So to start off, like I said, we were doing rescue training today. And this morning at 6:15 a.m. We did breakfast. It was bacon and eggs and hash browns, and then we mustered at 0800, and then we started off this morning doing our 20-foot dive. So basically for our rescue training, we're going down to that 20-foot platform, and we started doing things like uncontrolled ascent, panic diver. We did out of air situation, and then we did an unconscious diver. So real quick, I just want to let you guys know, I've been trying to say this like in my past videos, but they say the water is 69 degrees year round. So that means basically it's kind of cooler outside than it is in the water in the morning time. So when you jump in the morning, it's actually nice to like get in the water finally, because 69 degrees is actually warmer. And then it's kind of the opposite in the afternoon. But anyways, so for uncontrolled ascent, basically what we were doing was the instructor would have the two of like a partner, so two divers, and then he would just start inflating one of the divers' BCDs, and then he would start shooting up to the surface like an uncontrolled ascent. And then the other diver would have to grab them real quick, pull them back down, make sure they don't shoot up, and then make sure to pull their release to let their air out that was in their BCD, and then try to assess the situation from there. So that can stop a uncontrolled ascent diver. And then the panic diver, basically, you had one guy, panicking, like he doesn't know what he's doing and stuff like that. And I've actually been in that situation, like in real life, when I did my dive master through Patty 2 years ago. There was this kid, he was 17 years old, and we were doing like a mask clear drill. And we were at like 20 feet deep, which we shouldn't really be that deep doing that. You should be like right under the surface. But I guess he freaks out whenever like water touches his face. So that's exactly what happened. Like went to do the drill, took off his mask, and then he just flipped out. Like he hit his mask off. He like threw his regulator out and then started like doggy paddling like to the surface like as fast as he could, and like he was flailing his arms. Like if you tried to help him, he would just end up hitting you in the face and hurting you. So it's a real life thing that happens, so you just have to train on that sort of thing. But if your diver throws their regulator out of their mouth, you just grab it real fast and then try to assist putting it back in their mouth and then purging it for them. And then you just grab a hold of them. You can pound on their chest slightly, and then same thing, tap them on their mask, try to get their attention and get them to breathe, and that should get them to calm down. But you also have to watch out in case they start like clawing at you or trying to hit your mask off or something like that. You just have to assess the situation and make sure that they don't harm yourself. And then out of air, basically you go to share your air with somebody else. You say, I'm out of air, and then they say, okay, and they take their regulator out of their mouth and give it to you, and then they go on their secondary regulator and start breathing off of that. So that's pretty easy. And then there's unconscious diver, where pretty much you have a diver that's like unconscious, just laying there. And we did one scenario where they had their regulator in their mouth, and then another scenario where they're unconscious with the regulator out. And if they have the regulator out, you just assist putting it back in, and then you kind of tap them on their chest, try to wake them up, and then If they regain consciousness, then you just, you know, make eye contact, let them know you're going to take them up to surface, a controlled ascent up to surface. And then that was pretty much everything that we did. For rescue, lunch was chicken tenders, so it was really good. They had all the sauces and everything, so everybody, I'm pretty sure, was happy with that. That's always a good lunch or meal in general. And then we did searches, so we got changed back in our regular clothes. We went out to like the field and everything, and then we took like line, and we took like weights. Can't remember what they called them, but basically we're learning how to do different searches. So one search is like a circle pattern where you take your line and then you go out in a 5-foot radius from your middle point, and then you go out further, and then you just keep on going out further until you find what you're looking for. And then another one is like a grid pattern where you have probably 20 feet apart, you have lines, and then you just go across, and then you just keep on unhooking your carabiners to the next one in a grid area. And then you also have a drag line. It's you and a partner basically dragging a line along until you know, snag something on your line. Then you know you found something and you got to go check it out. There you go, you found what you're looking for. So that's all a part of rescue, you know, search and rescue. So it was really good training on that. And then after a lunch, we did another dive, another 20-foot dive. We were working on more rescue stuff. We would do the same kind of stuff, but this time we would go away and then swim back and then find divers unconscious, stuff like that. So we just did more rescue training. So after that, we went to dinner, and it was kielbasa sausage. They had scalloped potatoes and peas and carrots, and rice, and stuff like that. So, and a roll, I think, too. So it was really good dinner. All the meals so far have been fantastic. Way better than in Jacksonville, but I already explained that's probably a quality over quantity thing, because there's only 23 of us here right now. So after we did dinner, we actually weren't done because we had to do our logbooks, because every single day we've been diving, so we had to fill out our NASI logbooks. So that's what it looks like for NASI. Now, I've filled these out for PADI before, but this is my first time for NASI. And we had to log 12 dives. So Monday we did 4, Tuesday we did 4, Wednesday we did 2, and today we did 2. So we did 12 dives so far. So we had to log each and every dive. We had to log the times, the minutes and bottom times and all that stuff together. So we did that after dinner, and then we were pretty much done for the day. And tonight I want to do laundry, and then tomorrow we're doing more rescue stuff. I don't think we're doing a 100-foot dive. I think in my last video I said we were going to do a 100-foot dive, but I think they're saving that for after we get back from Thanksgiving break. But I want to let you guys know that tomorrow we're going to do more rescue, and then Saturday we can leave as early as 6 a.m. and we're going on like a 9-day Thanksgiving break, starting on Saturday, and then that whole entire week, and then we'll come back on Sunday at 5 p.m. We have to be back here. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Leave any comments or questions for me down below. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.